Hey Nesters, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take you along with me as I go yard sailing, and then we'll come right back here and I'll share you the haul from everything that I picked up today. So let's go ahead and check it out and see how this yard sale was. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. That was a thick cookbook. History of Ireland. Cool.
She'll give you a deal on it, but I'm not sure what you do.
Okay.
Really mean a huge part of the fight.
If you're interested in those Steins at all, I don't want to see what he had on him.
This looks like $1 each.
Are you interested in just the spoons right here, maybe, possibly?
Maybe, yeah.
So if I give you all of them for $2,
Okay.
that'd be good?
Sure.
I think I got a little box in there too that we can put them in.
Hey, thank you.
I'm not going to wrap them.
That's fine. Check this out. It's hilarious. I kind of want it. Homemade.
Day out, huh?
Oh, geez. Warm. That's just scaring the flies of the mosquitoes away, though. Yeah. Good thing.
Yes, it is. Anything to get rid of them things.
He's half off.
So this yard sale is a stop I made a little bit later in the day. I had been yard selling all morning, and then I was heading to a local grocery store, was having a customer appreciation day, and they put this event on every year, and they have like little petting zoo and stuff for the kids. So I wanted to go there, and they give out like free ice cream and stuff. So we went there, and this one was just, you know, maybe about 5 minutes from this spot. And so since it was later in the day, he had everything priced half price than, you know, it originally was. And then, as you guys could see, he was giving me even better deals. I kind of was looking at certain things, and he was like, oh, I'll give them all to you for, you know, a couple bucks and whatnot. So yeah, it was a pretty good deal. I spent $3 total for everything here. The original prices don't really matter because of the way he did his math. It was just kind of one lump sum at the end there. So I will go ahead and get started. The first thing I kind of looked at there was these beer steins. He had several of them. I believe they were only asking $1 a piece for them originally. I kind of was looking them over a little bit. The problem with them was the sun was so bright and I couldn't see the flaws, if there was any really, you know, serious defects in them. And I know the prices on these are kind of all over the place because it just really depends on the condition and what the subject matter of the beer steins are. Most of them do say Japan on the bottom of them, and I believe, I mean, I'm still gonna have to look these up because, you know, they're obviously a little different, but I believe you can get probably between 10 to 20 on most of them. And I have one I noticed that I think might be a more rare one that is probably worth quite a bit more. And for a couple of reasons. This one here is Paris. It has the Eiffel Tower on it. It says Paris on the handle, La Tour Eiffel. But it also has Notre Dame on here, and we know this just recently caught on fire, unfortunately. And so I'm wondering if this might make it even a little bit more, you know, sought after. I try to look this one up just because, you know, it seemed different than the others. I didn't see any on the specific pattern, and so I'm thinking I could probably ask quite a bit more for this one. And some that I've seen listed as rare that, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of, had been selling for about 45 bucks. So I may just try that one at that price because I do think it seems to be a little bit more valuable than the others. But I'll give you guys a close-up here and show you what they all look like. But they're all in pretty good condition, and he had told me when I looked at them, he said, how about I just give them all to you for $2? So essentially, I guess this set here was $2 for all, and you really can't beat that. So I stand to make a pretty decent profit on these. Definitely a good find. So they didn't have too many items in their garage. They had a small line of clothing, and I found this dress. It really caught my eye because my two boys, they love playing dress up, and they always want mama to play dress up with them as well. I really don't like wearing the superhero mask and stuff. It's claustrophobic, you know, tendencies for me, so I just don't really like it. So I'm always looking for alternative things that I can maybe dress up with them and play and not have to, you know, wear the mask. And my kids really think Pac-Man's quite cool. They like the little Pac-Man Mash-'em toys. So I saw this up there, and this is a cute little handmade dress. It is long sleeved. I believe she said she made it for her Halloween costume, which, hey, I might wear it for Halloween this year. And so it's really cute. It has the Pac-Man and all the ghost, has the little googly eyes on it, and there was a cute little accent of a cherry on the bottom there, which is super adorable. So I actually really liked it, and it looks like she had $2 on it originally, so At the half off price, I guess it was $1, but I'm already up to the $3 he charged me, so I mean, maybe free, really. But I thought that was a super cool find. And then I looked at some books there. He had some interesting ones. The first one I got was the Fanny Farmer cookbook, and I normally don't like cookbooks that are chapter books, but this thing was super thick, and the word farmer, for whatever reason, always gets me, always like anything to do with farming and gardening and stuff. So even though it's probably just her last name, I don't know, I was intrigued. And there seemed to be, you know, quite a bit of a catalog of recipes there. So yeah, I thought that seemed interesting. So I grabbed that one. Then he had two very old books here. I'm not sure the age on the Dracula one, but it has the 50 cents original price on it. And the reason why I'm not sure, because the front page is literally introduction page 1, right? So I don't see any, oh wait, never mind. I thought that's where the chapter began. It's just further up. Okay, so it's 1965. Yay, I found the date. That really threw me off there. So this one was 65, and then I believe this one was from the 50s, The Frankenstein here by Mary Shelley. And let's see the exact date. So let's see. This one is from 1957. So I thought they were a cool little set there anyways. So I thought they looked cool together and would look kind of cool for Halloween decor. And then I really like genealogy, and I am Irish on my mother's side of the family. So I found this little book. It says A Little History of Ireland, and it just has different information in it and a bookmark about, you know, different little stories and information about Ireland. So I thought that'd be cool to add to my genealogy section of my home. And this book here was super cool. It's a hometown memories book. I'll read you the description on the back. It says, remember when hometowns were a great place to be a kid? Some people say you can't go home again, but you can. You can wave to the Iceman as you head off to the general store. You can go to the Saturday matinee and then stop off at the drugstore for a soda. Take a stroll with us down those sidewalks again and relive those warm hometown memories from the good old days. So I really would have preferred to live in this time. I think that would have been the most fun time to live in. And ooh, there's a little clothespin doll pattern here. That's kind of fun. So let's see. Little clothespin doll. But I wonder if that originally came with it. Probably someone just stuffed that in there. But kind of show you a little bit of it. It's just kind of little stories about how life used to be. And yeah, it's just super, super fun. I really enjoyed that and look forward to giving that a read. And then the last book I picked up, I do plan to homeschool my children. So this one seemed interesting. It's What's Biology All About? And it looked to be very informative in the, you know, graphics, and, you know, the information seemed to be very thorough. So I thought this would be a good thing to pick up for homeschooling material. So yeah, I was happy to get that. And yeah, I think you said maybe 10 cents, 50 cents on the books. I don't really remember. But yeah, the price was $3 at the end, so I really got quite a good deal. But I was definitely happy to get all those. And the last thing I picked up was an entire box of crafting supplies. Now, you can see the $2 sticker down here, and this is how it was on the table, right? And I brought it up to him, and I said, it was this $2 for the whole box, and then I assumed, you know, since everything was a half off, it was only gonna be $1, so I thought that would be a pretty good deal. And he had said his wife was at the store and she'd be right back, and he was too afraid to just like say, yeah, go ahead, take it for $2. He thought everything inside was $2 a piece, which, you know, I'm like, I wasn't gonna take it for that, but she came back and she says, yeah, that's for the whole box. So this was essentially $1, I guess, but yeah, $3 for everything in my lot here. There's a lot of stuff to sift through here, so I'm trying to think how I can go over this, but the one thing I will show you real quick that caught my interest was this entire bag of little like Christmas figures and just various things. Like that itself was definitely worth at least $2, and that's all I really cared about. So I glanced at that real quick and was more than happy to pick this up. So I think what I'll do is maybe just lay it out on the table to make it a little bit easier, or maybe I don't know, maybe I should do a separate video on this. You know what? I will do a separate video on this because there's quite a bit of stuff here, and it's just going to be easier to lay it out on the table and explain it and show it as, you know, I could film it down. So we'll do that. And so, yeah, I think I did pretty good at this yard sale. Let me know below if you saw anything you liked, if you thought I'd picked up anything cool as well. And stay tuned for the unboxing of the craft supplies video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!